Well, moments ago we were just talking about that Northern Outlaw Championship. It'll be defended at the end of July in Guelph, but it'll also be defended right here. Well, isn't that cute? Isn't that appropriate? The champion out here with his best friend, Bobby Riggs. And we know when these two guys get together, it's practically a handicap match situation, 2 against 1. There you see the champion getting ready for this big time bout here. Someone that he's taken some exception with, one of the top students at Off the Rope Studio. There you heard the music there of Mason Cruz, who's really taken the hearts and the minds of the fans by storm here Off the Ropes. He's someone that's been paying his dues, someone that's been joining me at the broadcast booth here at Off the Ropes, really been paying his dues. He was a sound man, been training hard, been working hard, been putting time in the gym, but today he's got one of the biggest opportunities of his fledgling career here when he gets to potentially walk out with that Northern Outlaw Championship. A hot night here at the Lager Shed. Appropriately, I've been handed a beer here. I mean, we are in a brewery, so of course we're going to have a beer during one of the championship matches, one of the premier matches of this event here, the Great Canadian Clash. Rookie upstart Mason Cruz with the opportunity of a lifetime. Mason Cruz made his debut at that jam-packed Kitchener Memorial Auditorium show in front of nearly 800 fans for the kids' ability at Slamdamonia. He debuted in that gauntlet and he never turned back. And this is practically Roughhouse Black's specialty move here, which is just talking a lot of trash to all the fans. What kind of fighting championship is, what kind of fighting champion is this guy? If I was Mason Cruz, I would never turn my back to the ringside corner that Jeff Black, Roughhouse Black's best friend, Bobby Riggs, is standing in. I wouldn't trust Bobby Riggs for a moment. And we're going to have to check the officials here at Off the Rope Studios, because does Bobby Riggs even have a managerial license? Who allowed this guy at ringside? Oh, that's cute, guys. These guys might as well hug that championship goodbye.
I'm not entertaining you, Longer Boys. Pay me money. Pay me money. I got some. Oh, you don't have money.
Well, Bobby Riggs representing his best friend. Let's make the distinction, not his client. And that's something that we're going to maybe have to raise with the board of directors here at Off the Rope. And there you see the size and the power of Roughhouse Black. And that's something that Mason Cruz is going to have to overcome his entire career.
Look at that. What a stud.
This kid's barely 20 years old.
Show what you got, champ. Did we make a bad decision?
Roughhouse Black is the size of 3 Mason Cruzes.
It's gonna be too easy, baby.
You're showing all these kids why you should stay in school.
And if the size of Roughhouse Black wasn't enough to overcome for Mason Cruz, he has to overcome the numbers game here with Bobby Riggs continuing to pace around the ring like a jackal. Another one of the great premier officials at Off the Ropes in Ontario Professional Wrestling, overseeing this championship bout, Stephen Hitchcock. He's going to have some extra leniency in this championship. You see Roughhouse Black just threw him right off. Mason's going to have to bring everything he's got here against Roughhouse Black. Two chops, able to take the champion down as he looks to retreat to the ring. And that's where I said the numbers game's going to come. Oh, a chop for Bobby Riggs. I can't say he didn't deserve it. Cross body onto Bobby Riggs. And there's no mats on the floor here at the logger shed. It's just concrete. Mason Cruz one more time. Able to take the champion down off his feet onto the floor here. Mason's fired up. What an upset it could be here at the shed if Mason Cruz walks out with that Northern Outlaw Championship. Double noggin knocker here on the Best Friends Club. Well, the champion's looking a little dazed in there. Mason looking to use that speed over Roughhouse Black. And he tries to do just that. Lucha Libre styles into that drop kick, takes the big man down. Don't fool yourself. This is the kind of match that Roughhouse Black likes. He likes an unorthodox fight. He likes to have those openings, just like that. Big back elbow right to the face of Mason Cruz. Roughhouse Black is exactly that. It's rough and tumble as they come. Flying head scissors, and not too often would you see someone take the size of Roughhouse Black and take him over that way. Incredible. Baseball slide, one more for the best friend, Bobby Riggs. Oh, inverted atomic drop, rocking the youngster. That guy's a young man. He still might want children. Knife edge chop now.
Get your hands on me, you little prick.
The kegs are being poured out to the bars here at the logger shed. It's a hot night. Beers are certainly not going to sell out. We're in a brewery, but they need to keep them coming, that's for sure. Second match in here, Roughhouse Black in control thus far. We see a lot of great moments though from Mason Cruz. Scoops him up, looking for a body slam. And normally that would be one of the fundamental maneuvers of professional wrestling. One of the basic maneuvers of professional wrestling. But when there's a size difference between these two competitors that we're seeing here today, obviously you can see the toll that it takes on the much smaller man. Leg drop in prime position from the champion. Well, what happened to Bobby Riggs' hat? What happened to his sunglasses? Well, that's unfortunate. He might have got punched in the mouth. Down and dirty for Roughhouse Black, and that's the way he likes it. That's exactly how he captured that championship to begin with. He likes nothing better than to insult his opponent.
Come on, you want to get this one up?
Pop his head off and make it look like a Jackson Pollard.
And this is a wise maneuver here from Roughhouse Black. When you have the man the size of Roughhouse Black, he maintains all that size, all that pressure on the younger competitor of Mason Cruz. He wants to keep him smothered. Luckily for Cruz, he has the fans here in Dundas behind him as they look to get that adrenaline going. Jawbreaker from Mason Cruz. Oh, Roughhouse Black with the lariat taking his head off.
You look beautiful.
A lot of glimmers of hope from Mason Cruz, but that could have been the game changer right there. Oh, barely able to get that shoulder up. And that certainly doesn't help anything here when Bobby Riggs is just screaming in your face like that. How can you focus on winning a championship? Headbutt, sending the youngster down to the mat. And it's been a little while since we've seen Mason really mount any sort of offense here. Jeff Black has really maintained some momentum, of course, with the help of his best friend, Bobby Riggs. And now what? Well, these guys said it's an open challenge where you want to challenge some of the fans here at the Lager Shed to get in there. That could be a critical mistake.
I ain't doing nothing here, son. I ain't doing shit.
And now with the official's back turned, come on! Absolutely despicable here from Bobby Riggs, but truthfully, we expect nothing less. This is just a regular Friday night for Bobby Riggs.
Sometimes it just feels good.
Bobby Riggs loves fast women,
Made my nipples hard.
fast cars, big money,
Oh,
and that's exactly why he rolls with Roughhouse Black. When you have that championship around the waist, it brings you all the money, it brings you all the women, it brings you all the respect, and that's what Jeff Black is here to do. Beat the respect into Mason Cruz. And I don't know if that's going to be the weak spot on Roughhouse Black. With the momentum, full steam ahead off the ropes, Mason Cruz taking the champion down. Oh, went for a splash attempt, but Roughhouse Black catching it with a back elbow. The challenger continues to take a pounding here at the shed. Look out, backbreaker. Possible sidewalk slam. Oh no! Could have just broke the youngster in half. Look at the look on his face. Oh! I don't want to say it's an annihilation here at the Lager Shed because we've seen a lot of heart from Mason Cruz. He's shown us a lot here tonight.
make them
And I don't know if he's legal age, but he's going to need a beer after this match. The challenger has continued to take a pounding here at the Lager Shed. And where Jeff Black is laying the beat down, Bobby Riggs is not too far behind.
And let's go.
Champion backs the challenger onto the ropes. Sends him for a ride, puts his head down. That was a mistake from a veteran wrestler. Potential DDT coming on. Look at the momentum. Planted the champion here. And he had to use all that weight. He had to use all that force. Mason, we know the fans are behind you. You need to keep your head in the game if you want to win that championship. Don't turn your back to Roughhouse Black. Look out! Black catching him in midair with ease. Oh, spine buster.
You're a boy in a man's world.
And the pounding that Mason Cruz has taken out there, he's battered, he's bruised, he's beaten red here at the Lager Shed. Challenger is in a lot of trouble. Apparently the champion, Roughhouse Black, seems to think he has things firm in hand here at the Great Canadian Clash. Only one of these two competitors is going to walk into Guelph with that championship. Of course, tomorrow off the ropes rolls on to Kitchener at the Cherry Festival, downtown Kitchener. Quickly becoming an annual event for Off the Ropes Studio. And Off the Ropes has worked so closely with Northern Outlaw Championship, and I'm sure there'll be some Outlaws in attendance tomorrow at the Cherry Fest. Imagine Mason Cruz could win that championship here tonight. He could walk into Cherry Fest in his hometown with that championship. Cruz up top, cross body. Wow, came flying off the top there, almost right out of the ring. From one side of the ring to the other, taking the champion's head off. Oh, back elbow from the challenger. Cruz up top again. Bulldog! And he delivers on the champion. Will it be enough? Are we going to see a new champion? No! I don't know if Mason Cruz has the weight, the body mass to keep Roughhouse Black down. Roughhouse Black gazing confused. Mason up top again. Blockbuster! And connects big time. Is Cruz going to be able to follow up? Hooks the leg this time. Wow. 2 count only. We've seen a lot of history made at the Lager Shed. And Shawn and Ed's Brewing and the events that have been presented here. We're coming off Canada Day. It's the 4th of July here. And we have a lot of great talent that make up these cards. Now that championship's coming in the ring. Come on. Bobby Riggs. Get him the hell out of here. And the referee didn't see it. He's distracted with Roughhouse Black. Big splash. That's got to be it. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sure these guys are really proud of themselves. It took 2 of them. Well, Chris Kruzovich, myself on the call here, flying solo. Normally I would say congratulations to the victors here, but who should I be congratulating? Should I be congratulating Roughhouse Black, or should I be congratulating Bobby Riggs? Who's the real champion? Who wears the pants in this best friend situation? Absolutely uncalled for. Look at the smile on the face of the champion. You must be proud. You beat someone half your age, you beat someone half your size, and it took 2 of you to do it. That's cute. That's real special. Get your best friend, get your bag boy to polish up that championship.
He's a winner.
Well, isn't that special? All hail to the king, says Bobby Riggs. Give me a break. All right, get these guys the hell out of here. And you know where they're going, straight to the bar. Completely uncalled for. What we saw here was absolutely disgusting display from the Northern Outlaw champion. It took 2 of them to defeat the youngster. Mason Cruz. Incredible showing from him. It won't be the last we see of Mason Cruz at Off the Rope Studio, and it certainly won't be the last defense we see now of Roughhouse Jeff Black.